Hello everyone, welcome to the series Tragic Flaw in Shakespeare's Plays. And in this video we are going to discuss Shakespeare's play Timon of Athens. Introduction. Timon, the titular character of Shakespeare's lesser-known tragedy, embodies a complex interplay of flaws that leads to his downfall. His excessive generosity, bordering on self-destruction, intertwines with his naivety in trusting false friends, ultimately isolating him and plunging him into misanthropy. Unbounded generosity. Timon's tragedy begins with his unbounded generosity. He showers his fair-weather friends with lavish gifts, blind to their true motives. This flaw is evident in his declaration, "There is nothing level in our course, but still, one man's loss is another man's gain." Act 1, Scene 1. He sees wealth as a means to buy loyalty and affection, failing to recognize the self-serving nature of those around him. This excessive generosity is also apparent when he hosts extravagant banquets and showers his friends with gifts, saying, "I'll call to you all lovers' commendations to my generous fortunes." Act 1, Scene 2. Timon's naive belief in the goodness of those around him binds him to the reality that many of his so-called friends are merely exploiting his wealth. Prodigality and self-destruction. Timon's prodigality is portrayed as a form of self-destruction. His willingness to give away everything he possesses without any consideration for his own future borders on reckless abandonment. He dismisses the warnings of his steward, Flavius, who cautions him about the impending financial crisis. "You spend like one who fears you would grow poor too fast." Act 2, Scene 2. Timon's refusal to heed these warnings underscores his tragic flaw, as he continues to spend lavishly until his resources are completely depleted. Betrayal and ingratitude. The true nature of Timon's friends becomes apparent when he seeks their help after his financial ruin. Believing that his past generosity will be repaid, he turns to them for assistance, only to be met with rejection and ingratitude. One by one, his supposed friends abandon him, offering excuses for their unwillingness to help. This betrayal is poignantly captured in Timon's bitter realization, "Who, like a boar too savage, doth root up his love by the root." Act 4, Scene 1. The ingratitude of false friends drives Timon to a state of profound disillusionment and misanthropy. Transformation to misanthropy. Timon's transformation from a generous benefactor to a misanthrope recluse highlights the devastating impact of his excessive generosity and naivety. Disillusioned by the betrayal of his friends, Timon retreats to a cave, renouncing all human contact and cursing mankind. His famous soliloquy, "I am misanthropos and hate mankind," Act 4, Scene 3, encapsulates his complete rejection of society. This dramatic shift underscores the extent of his disillusionment and the deep psychological scars left by his betrayal. Misanthropy and exploitation. Timon's misanthropy is further fueled by his encounters with others who come to exploit his newfound wealth after he discovers a hidden cache of gold. Even in his isolation, Timon finds no respite from the greed and hypocrisy of those around him. He distributes the gold to Alcibiades, a banished soldier, and the whores and thieves who come to him. But his generosity is now tainted with bitterness and a desire to see mankind suffer. "There's gold. Go on. Be as a planetary plague when Jove will over some high-wised city hang his poison." Act 4, Scene 3. tragic end. The culmination of Timon's tragic journey is marked by his death. Having lost all faith in humanity, Timon dies alone, his once boundless generosity having turned to profound hatred. His epitaph: "Here lies a wretched corse, of wretched soul bereft. Seek not my name, a plague consume you wicked caitiffs left." Act 5, Scene 4 serves as a grim testament to the destructive power of naivety and excessive generosity. Conclusion: in Timon of Athens, Shakespeare masterfully explores the themes of generosity, trust, and betrayal. Timon's tragic flaw, his unchecked generosity and blind trust in false friends, leads him to financial ruin and a deep-seated misanthropy. The play serves as a powerful cautionary tale about the perils of placing trust in unworthy individuals and the devastating consequences of unchecked generosity. Through Timon's story, Shakespeare underscores the importance of discernment and the tragic cost of naivety and prodigality. So this was the discussion on tragic flaw in Shakespeare's play Timon of Athens. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other play. Until then, goodbye and thank you.